following is a presentation of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. It's time for Liberty Flames Softball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The Flames win! Savannah Jesse walks it off, and Liberty wins the Conference USA Championship in their first season.
The defending Conference USA champions.
Line drive down the right field line. Brooke Roberts, touch them all. Home run Liberty. The Flames take a 3-1 lead over Georgia. 4 straight NCAA regionals. This year, the Lady Flames have their sights set on making another postseason run. Deep to left center field. The park is not going to hold it. Rachel Roop with a 2-run home run to give the Flames a 3-0 lead at LSU. Follow Lady Flames softball all season long right here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Line drive, third base. Rachel Crane makes the catch. Base clearing double for Bryn McManus. The Flames lead 7-3.
Swung high fly ball, hit deep to left. That ball is out of here, and that's a walk-off winner.
This is Liberty University Softball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. You're locked into the Flames on Deck Circle, powered by Segra. Stay tuned for an in-depth look at today's game, including our pregame chat with Lady Flames head coach Dot Richardson. Liberty Softball is brought to you by Segra, a proud partner of Liberty University. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. Learn more at Segra.com. By Carter Bank, life lived full. By Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. Carl Miller Realty. Caring, competent, trusted advisors. And by Lynchburg Nissan. Nobody beats our prices. Nobody. Time now for the Flames on Deck Circle, powered by Segra. Now we take you to the ballpark for exclusive pregame coverage of Liberty Softball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
And a pleasant good evening to you from Blacksburg, Virginia, on the Virginia Tech campus here at Tech Softball Park. Coming up tonight, we've got a top 20 matchup in women's softball as the Liberty Lady Flames, ranked 20th in the country, come to Blacksburg to take on number 11 Virginia Tech. So glad you're with us here tonight on a chilly evening, as you might expect in Southwest Virginia. Overcast skies, temperatures only right around 50 degrees, and should be dropping back into the high 40s before we're all said and done here tonight. But looks like a pretty good crowd on hand. Folks still making their way into the ballpark here as the Lady Flames and Hokies meet for the second time this season. The first meeting between these two ball clubs went the way of Virginia Tech. That was back in February 26th to be exact. The then number 15 ranked Hokies beat the Lady Flames 9-0 in 5 innings in Lynchburg. So Liberty trying to come here and return the favor and, well, do something that the Lady Flames have not done in a long time. The last time Liberty got a win here at this ballpark while Virginia Tech was ranked came all the way back in 2006. The Lady Flames swept a doubleheader from the Hokies here in Blacksburg that day, and Virginia Tech was ranked 24th in the country. Since then, Liberty has never come here and won a game when the Hokies have been ranked. In fact, the Hokies have won the last 5 in the all-time series overall. Liberty looking for its first win against Virginia Tech since 2021. Well, the Lady Flames are playing well coming in. They've won their last 8 ball games as Liberty got a win over UTEP this past Saturday. 2 wins over UTEP, in fact. The Lady Flames sweeping a doubleheader, 2-1 in Game 1, 11-1 in Game 2 in 6 innings. The Lady Flames swept that series with UTEP, and as I said, Liberty playing some really good softball. Winners of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, making sure I'm right, 8 straight games coming into tonight. Meanwhile, Virginia Tech has won 9 straight. The Hokies are coming off a series sweep of number 16 Stanford this past weekend. The Hokies beating the 16th ranked Cardinal most recently on Sunday 6-5. A little bit of a nail biter there, but Virginia Tech's last loss came to 23rd ranked Virginia. That was back on March 9th. They lost here 9-2. So 2 ball clubs that are playing really well coming in. 2 teams with a lot of star power. You've got 3 of the top 4 national leaders in career home runs playing in this ball game tonight. Bree Peck, one of them for Virginia Tech. Rachel Roop is one for Liberty. There will be no shortage of storylines and stars in this game here tonight as the Flames and Hokies do battle for the second time this season. Postseason implications also on the line here tonight as the Lady Flames hope to have a pretty good seed heading into the NCAA tournament. Should they be fortunate enough to get there right now, Lady Flames would say that they're in pretty good shape for that. We'll take a break. When we come back here, we'll continue on with our pregame coverage of Flames softball and the Lady Flames on deck circle. We've got our pregame chat with the head coach, Dot Richardson, coming your way next. And we've got first pitch just after 6 o'clock Eastern tonight between the Flames and Hokies on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels in the Liberty Flames.
Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts. With a focus on honesty, education, and excellence, they light the way to savings, home comfort, and a greener future. Educating homeowners about the power of solar and energy efficiency is their winning game plan. More information about Earthright Mid-Atlantic, 434-200-9716 or at erepower.com.
This is Lady Flame Softball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. The excitement of Lady Flame Softball is on the way. Now the on-deck circle, powered by Segro, rolls on with the pregame thoughts of Liberty head coach Dot Richardson, presented by Earthright Mid-Atlantic.
It's Liberty and Virginia Tech in a top 25 matchup here in Blacksburg. I'm Nick Pierce, visiting now with the head coach, Dot Richardson. And, boy, no shortage of star powers in this game either. I mean, you've got 3 of the top 4, I think, national home run active career leaders in this game. You've got stellar pitching, 2 teams ranked in the top 20. Oh, what more could you ask for?
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for us to really move up in the rankings, provided we do what we're able to do. So the last time we met up, it was not a good contest at all for us. We didn't challenge them much, but I think this could be a different story, so let's see how we put it together. 2 teams with long winning streaks coming into this thing. You mentioned the last meeting between these 2 clubs, 9-0 in Lynchburg. Probably a collective of things, right? They played really well. Your team didn't play so well. Yeah, well, they got it done, actually. I'm not sure how many errors, I can't recall, except maybe 1 on our end, but the reality is they were hitting home runs right and left. And we just had to change pitchers and then got it a little bit more under control. But right now it's a new ball game, it's a new beginning, and we have a little more experience now. heading into this game.
Your team came up here, played very well against them last year in defeat, but it was a close ball game. Does that help at all as far as coming in here and saying, you know what, we know we can compete with this team?
Yes, we know that we can compete, and I think last time we just took it for granted a little bit. I don't think our preparation mentally by our hitters was where it needed to be. It was a no-hit game, so it's kind of like, but right now you should see the intensity that's been happening in the practices and in the cages and getting them on the field and simulating the speed they're going to see from the circle. So let's see how we respond.
You also mentioned rankings in this one. It's getting late in the season now. You don't have but so many more opportunities like that. This is your best remaining opportunity left on the schedule. What's the importance, the significance of this game tonight? Because you could potentially put yourself in a, not to look too far ahead and think postseason, but you're thinking postseason. Put yourself in a really good situation with as far as seeding or maybe even getting some games in Lynchburg.
Yeah, I think the key right now is, to win this game is going to help us because I think they're ranked 11th right now. And so for us to beat them, it'll definitely in the softball world get its attention. The other thing, we do have Virginia twice, and they've been in the top 25, and now they've been just outside like 26. But beating Virginia Tech is going to be our opportunity to really move up in the polls, and it's going to help our RPI as well.
Elena Escobar going for you in the circle tonight. She has had a lot of success in games like this, beating top 25 opponents. I think the last 4 that you've won, she's been in the circle for you. What is it about her and her demeanor that makes her successful in these games?
Well, she's definitely a competitor, and I knew that when we played against her when she was at North Alabama in the ASUN and was able to beat us and then hold us down in that tournament, we were highly ranked then. And then for her wanting to be with Liberty at the University of Liberty University and just being a part of our culture and what we're doing is such a godsend as well, because she's been able to perform as well postseason last year for us in the conference tournament as well as in regionals that were in Georgia. A stellar performance, and so I expect nothing less from her. She's coming back from an injury, which is why we didn't play her the last time that we were facing Virginia Tech, but also we just felt that them seeing somebody different might be good too. But she's full force right now, and it's going to be fun to see her as this is going to spark her just mentally to get into that mindset of it's just around the corner postseason.
And then lastly here, you look at this Virginia Tech team, I mean, top to bottom offensively, I think it's 7 hitters over 300. Bree Peck is dangerous. But then you look in the circle as well, I think they lead the country in shutouts.
Yeah, well, they have Limley in the circle, so she's an arm to be reckoned with, throws the ball really hard. We've seen her quite a bit. We'll see if they'll throw her now, or will it be their lefty who throws 68 to 70 miles an hour. Our squad as well, so everyone knows we have 7 out of 9 of our hitters are above 300 and a couple of them in 400. So it's going to be a chance right now to see what we can do against pitching that we will see postseason.
What is the approach tonight for your offense, you think?
Well, one thing you have to be is patient enough and ready to ignite. In other words, when a pitch is coming super fast, you got to zoom in to what your zone is and swing at that zone. And if we're able to do that, there are going to be a lot of fun things happening. But it's not going to be surprising if they do score as well. I mean, it's a powerful offense they have, and I would like our offense, obviously, to show its power.
Coach, appreciate the time. We'll catch up with you afterwards.
Thanks so much. Hey, we'll do the short game as well. Let's get some runs across. God bless everybody, and go Flames.
That's the head coach, John Richardson. Stick around. We've got the first pitch with the Lady Flames and the Hokies next on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord. And coming soon, Larry's Tire will expand to a new service center in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Your business deserves a bank that values relationships and prioritizes customer service. Since 1979, First Bank and Trust Company has been delivering on these very commitments. Our bankers have been accessible, consultative, and provide a degree of understanding developed through years of commercial experience. First Bank and Trust has the expertise and capital to fund small and large projects up to $32 million. More information on First Bank and Trust and its services is available at firstbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
Looking to buy a home or refinance a mortgage? Now is the time to take advantage of your one-of-a-kind offer from Alcova Mortgage. As an employee or alumni with Liberty University, you are eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total loan amount up to $5,000. This offer provides you with some much-needed savings while also helping you tackle your closing costs. Visit alcova.com/liberty today for details. Offer does not apply to broker loans.
Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
This broadcast of Liberty University Athletics is authorized under rights granted by Liberty University to Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and is intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. The accounts, descriptions, and broadcasts may not be transmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and Liberty University Athletics. The announcers are selected by the Liberty Flames Sports Network and approved by Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment. Liberty Lady Flame Softball is on the air. The live play-by-play story of Liberty Lady Flame Softball comes your way now on the Liberty Flame Sports Network from Van Wagner. This game is brought to you by Segra, a proud partner of Liberty University. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. Learn more at segra.com. Carter Bank, life lived full. By Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Freedom First Credit Union, start banking for good with Freedom First today. Carl Miller Realty, caring, competent, trusted advisors. And by Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. Now, let's take you out to the ballpark for the call of the game. This is Liberty Softball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
And once again, we welcome you back inside Tech Softball Park on the Virginia Tech campus in Blacksburg, Virginia. It is the 20th ranked Liberty Lady Flames taking on number 11 Virginia Tech here tonight. Cool evening in Blacksburg, 51 degrees, cloudy skies. Feels like it's in the high 40s here. Everyone at the ballpark all bundled up as we take a quick look at the starting lineups. First for the Liberty Lady Flames, presented by Century Exteriors. Hitting leadoff tonight, playing second base, it's Savannah Woodard. Batting second in right field, Rachel Roop. Hitting third at first base, Brooke Roberts. Cleanup hitter is the designated player, Bren McManus. Batting fifth at shortstop, Savannah Watley. KK Madry will hit sixth and play center field. Paige Dorr is the left fielder. She bats seventh. Savannah Jesse will catch and bat eighth. And batting ninth, it's the third baseman, Rachel Crane. Woodard, Roop, Roberts, McManus, Watley, Madry, Dorr, Jesse, and Crane for the Liberty Lady Flames. And the pitcher they will face, one of the best in the country. Senior right-hander Emma Lemley has 4 no-hitters this year, 2 perfect games. She's 12-3 with a 2.29 earned run average and 124 strikeouts across 94 2/3 innings. She's ready to go to work. Woodard stands in for the left side, and the first pitch of the ball game misses outside. We're underway at 6:02 Eastern tonight. 1 ball and no strikes on Woodard. No other pitch more relevant than the first. That's why it's brought to you by Relevant Law. Find out more at relevantlaw.com. Comes the 1-0. There's a soft liner into left field. That'll get down for a base hit. Peck over to cut it off. Woodard going to try for 2. The throw is not in time at second. Head first slide and a double for Savannah Woodard on the second pitch of the ball game. She's at second base, and the Lady Flames are off to a good start here. Woodard with her 6th double of the year, and a runner in scoring position. Lady Flames are 31-6 on the year, 8-2 on the road.
Rachel Root.
And in games away from Lynchburg, the Lady Flames are 15-5. That counts the neutral sites. Here is Rachel Root batting from the right side. And a swing and miss on the first pitch to Root. She's down a strike 0-1. Brings us to our keys to the game delivered by Joe Yock at Alcova Mortgage. And for the Lady Flames, in a game like this, you've got to be able to take advantage of opportunities like the one that they have in front of them right now. Next pitch to Root misses off the plate inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Timely hits, hitting with runners in scoring position, advancing runners, runner on third, less than 2 outs. You've got to be able to move the runners, move the ball. 1-1 pitch to Rachel Roop. Misses upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike. Roop at the plate, one of the best hitters in the country, .374 average, 15 home runs, and 45 RBIs for the Lady Flames right fielder. Woodard the runner at second, nobody out, top of the first, just underway. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a pop foul back out of play. 2-2 now on Roop. And then on the other side of the coin, if you're Liberty playing behind Elena Escobar, who will pitch for the Lady Flames this evening, you've got to be able to make the plays defensively. And Liberty has left a bit to be desired with its defense this year. That's been its one Achilles heel. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Roop, and it's on the way. Just off the outside corner. Full count, 3-2 now. Don't give this team extra outs. Both teams have great hitters. Both teams have 7 of their regular 9 hitting over 300. Make them earn it. Those are your keys to the game. Here's the 3-2. Pop foul back out of play, still 3-2. Keys to the game delivered by Joe Yock at Alcova Mortgage. Let Joe and his staff help deliver the keys to your next home. Find out more at alcova.com/liberty. Woodard at second. She led off the ball game with a double. Roop at the plate, hitting with a 3-2 count. Another payoff pitch from Limley. Swung on line, foul down the left field line. That'll get out of play. Still 3-2. Virginia Tech is 28-5 on the season. They are 8-1 in the ACC. Their only setback, a home loss to then 23rd ranked Virginia, and that was their last loss. They've won 9 straight since then. 7-1 here at home for the Hokies. Here's another 3-2 to Roop. And that one tapped foul at home plate. Rachel Roop putting up a fight here. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes on the Flames' best hitter. Give you a look at the Virginia Tech lineup after Rachel Roop hits. Lights are on here. Good crowd on hand at Tech Softball Park. Second meeting between these two clubs, and who knows, these two teams could see each other again in the postseason. Could be getting a preview here. The 3-2 again to Roop. That's low, ball 4. What an at bat. Rachel Roop works a walk. She'll go to first base. Good job not to force the issue there either. Just take the walk. Trust the hitters behind you to do their job.
Now batting first baseman, number 11.
So first and second, nobody out, and Brooke Roberts will be the hitter now for the Lady Flames. First baseman coming to the plate, hitting .342, a couple of home runs. Swings and misses on the first pitch. She's down a strike, 0-1. 2 home runs, 24 RBIs for Roberts. Here's the 0-1. That's in there for a called strike. Quickly 0-2 on Roberts. If you're watching on our social media in the booth cam, we are outdoors here tonight. Our perch between 2 of the indoor press boxes here that they have. No room at the end for us, though. Here's the 0-2. Just missed outside. Ball and 2 strikes on Brooke Roberts. Got ACC Network folks here tonight occupying one of those booths. Got, I don't know who it is, a bunch of their different workers. There's not a lot of room in these 3 small press boxes they have. The 1-2 up and in, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So we're positioned outdoors with a great vantage point. under some overhead protection here. There were a few raindrops as I made my way into the ballpark here tonight, but not expecting much in precipitation. There's a swing and foul tip into the glove of Yeager, the catcher. That's a strikeout. Roberts out of there, and one is gone in the first inning. Almost said participation. Well, it should be a lot of participation tonight, not much precipitation. Let's give you a look at the lineup for Virginia Tech. Hokies ranked 11th in the country, number 14 in the RPI. As Bryn McManus steps to the plate, right-handed hitter. First pitch to her, high and outside, ball one. In the leadoff spot for the Hokies, it's the right fielder Corey McMillan. She'll be followed by the first baseman Michelle Chatfield. Then it's Rachel Castine hitting third and playing second base. It's the 1-0 pitch now to McManus. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Cleanup hitter is the designated player Kylie Aldridge. Then Bree Peck will play center field and bat fifth. Jordan Lynch batting sixth at third base. Zoe Yeager, the catcher, hits seventh. Annika Ross, the shortstop, hits eighth. And Lila Blackwell will play left field and bat ninth. Next pitch high. 2 balls and 1 strike on McManus. She comes in hitting .327 with 4 homers. Again, the pitching matchup, Emma Lemley in the circle for Virginia Tech. Elena Escobar will pitch for Liberty. 2-1 pitch, just missed inside, ball 3. 3-1 to McManus. So a double, a walk, and a strikeout so far here in this first inning. Lady Flames have 2 on with 1 out, and a hitter's count for McManus. Don't be afraid to let it rip right here. Right-handed batter waits. 3-1 delivery on the way. Missed inside, ball 4. McManus will go to first, Woodard to third, Roop to second. And the Lady Flames have loaded the bases, and this brings us back to our keys to the game. You have got to cash in on this. Bases loaded, 1 out. No way you get out of this inning without scoring at least 1 run, preferably 2 or 3. Savannah Watley coming to the plate for the Lady Flames after a meeting in the pitcher's circle for the Hokies. All the infielders and the catcher, Yeager, out there discussing things. This Emma Lemley young lady is quite the talent. She has thrown 4 no-hitters this year, including 2 perfect games. Had a no-hitter against Kentucky most recently. She became the first player in Virginia Tech program history to throw back-to-back perfect games. She did it against College of Charleston and number 21 Northwestern. Watley takes a called strike, outside corner. 0-1 the count. I don't think Dot Richardson thought much of that call. She's coaching at third base. Good look, a touch high. Here's the 0-1 now to Watley. Swing and a miss. She chased the ball up and out of the zone. It's quickly 0-2. Savannah Watley at the plate, hitting .400 on the year. A home run, 11 extra base hits, and 14 RBIs, but in the hole 0-2 to a good pitcher. The next one taken high, lays off there. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Watley. Bases loaded, full of Lady Flames. Woodard at third, Roop at second, McManus at first. And a scoreless game in the first. 1 out. The 1-2 pitch to Savannah Watley. It's on the way. Swing and a miss. Chase tied outside for strike 3. And 2 are out for the Lady Flames in the first. Now you're in the danger zone of not getting anything here as KK Madry comes to the plate.
Now batting center fielder, number 42, KK Madry.
Madry hitting .448 on the year. Home run and 21 RBIs. First pitch, check swing. Did she go? No on the appeal. Third base umpire Jacob St. John said she checked up. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 to Madry. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Home plate umpire is Alex Leap. He's been doing this a long time. Jamie Robinson is at first. and St. John at third. Next pitch, and for a called strike, and it's 1-2 now on Madry. Split the plate with that one. Lady Flames down to their last strike here. Got the bases loaded, 2 out. Inning started with a double. 2 walks since then. The 1-2. Madry swinging a ground ball out to second. That's picked cleanly. The throw to first in time from Castine. And those are the things you can't let happen. Lady Flames load the bases, and they fail to score in the top half of the first against a really good pitcher. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and the bases left loaded. And with that, we will move to the bottom half of the first inning in Blacksburg. Lady Flames and Hokies scoreless on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Century Exteriors offers exterior home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, siding, home additions, and much more. Century Exteriors makes the process seamless. Call 434-239-6722 for a free on-site estimate, or visit us at centuryexteriors.com and Century Exteriors on Facebook and Instagram.
Lynchburg Nissan is jumping into March Madness with full court press savings. Right now, save $6,100 off MSRP. Lock in rates as low as 2.39% and get up to 130% of fair KBB value for your trade. And because we believe in driving with confidence, every new Nissan comes with our 1,000,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's peace of mind for the road ahead. Don't miss these slam dunk deals. Visit Lynchburg Nissan today or shop online anytime at lynchburgnissan.com. Home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
As a Flames Club member, you get access to premium seating, parking, and hospitality on game day. Go to libertyflamesclub.org today to learn more. Now back to more Lady Flames softball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Liberty and Virginia Tech scoreless as we move to the bottom half of the first inning here in Blacksburg. Lady Flames ranked as high as 20th in the country. The Hokies are 11th. And 2 clubs with deserving RPIs of being in the postseason. Virginia Tech 14 coming into today. Lady Flames also inside the top 40. And you got to figure Virginia Tech right now is in line to host a regional. Liberty hoping to get itself in that discussion. As Corey McMillan, left-handed hitter, leads off here against Elena Escobar. And the first pitch is a called strike to the Greensboro, North Carolina native. It's 0-1. McMillan hitting .433 with 14 home runs out of the leadoff spot. 0-1 pitch, drops in for a called strike. Quickly 0-2 on McMillan. Left-handed hitter facing the right-hander Escobar. Lady Flames wearing their navy blue uniforms here tonight. Hokies in the home whites. 0-2 pitch. McMillan pops it foul out of play to the left. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Liberty with red letters and numbers. Red numbers on the backs of the uniform with Flames spelled out across the top from shoulder to shoulder. Interlocking LU logos on the left side of the chest on the front. 0-2 misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes on McMillan. A lot of the Lady Flames out there with those knee-high red, white, and blue stirrup socks on. Here's the 1-2. McMillan takes just off the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Didn't miss by much. 2-2 the count on the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the first. Scoreless ball game. 2-2 is lifted high and deep to left field. That's got a chance. It is long gone. And a leadoff home run in the bottom half of the first inning for McMillan. Makes it 1-0 Virginia Tech early. Opposite field power for McMillan, her 15th home run of the year. 34th RBI. It's a Virginia Tech team with a ton of firepower.
Now batting first baseman number
They've now hit 61 home runs this year. As Michelle Chatfield comes to the plate. Batting from the right side. The pitch. Lunge and a miss. Strike 1. Well, you know, they're going to score some runs. I mean, that's just let's call it what it is. The Hokies scored 9 at Liberty earlier this year as Chatfield lifts one foul down the right field line into the corner. Quickly 0-2. The last meeting between those two clubs in late February. It's the only home loss so far this year for Liberty. No balls, 2 strikes. Next one on the way. Downstairs, 1-2 the count. Well, she got ahead of McMillan 0-2 before Corey McMillan worked it back even in the count and ended up getting a home run. 1-2 pitch, that's pop foul out of play to the left. Back into the seats. Dropped by a fan with some cold frying pan hands right about now. It is chilly out here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Count remains. Next pitch. Strike 3 call. Got her looking on the outside corner. Chatfield down on strikes. First one for Escobar tonight. And a nice resilient bounce back for a veteran pitcher. The one thing about Escobar, nothing's really going to phase her out there in the circle. She's been through a lot, seen a lot of great teams, pitched a lot against a lot of great teams, and beaten a lot of great teams for that matter. Rachel Castine is the hitter. She takes the first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. So a note earlier, I think it's Escobar who's pitched the last 4 times that Liberty has beaten a top 25 team. The 0-1, a little further off the outside corner, didn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike on the right-handed batter. This is Rachel Castine, the second baseman, a senior. Off speed, sent foul back into the screen. It's 1-2. One out, 1 in on the home run. 1-0 Hokies in the bottom of the first. And the 1-2. Pop foul back out of play. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes on Castine. .200 down the lines to the orange foul poles here at Tech Softball Park. .220 to dead center field. 1-2 pitch just missed outside. 2-2. So pretty average dimensions, I would say. A few trees for an aesthetic look out behind the outfield wall. 2-2 is a liner to right field. That's going to get down for a hit. It skips by Root to the wall. Castine going to try for 2. She'll be in there standing with a double. That ball was blistered off her bat. Castine's at second base. That's her 7th double of the season. Her 11th extra base hit.
Now batting designated player number 11, Kylie Aldridge.
And Kylie Aldridge comes to the plate now, a left-handed hitter. She's playing in her 20th game. She's not an everyday player for them. She's a designated player tonight. Takes outside on the first pitch, 1 ball and no strikes. Again, it's 1-0 Virginia Tech. We're in the bottom half of the first. The 1-0. Aldridge fouls that one straight back to the screen. Got to look alive back here tonight. You might get a souvenir where we're sitting. 1 ball, 1 strike on Aldridge. One of 4 left-handed hitters in the lineup tonight for Virginia Tech. And Aldridge hits one on the ground to the right side at second. That's handled by the Lady Flames. Throw to first is in time from Savannah Woodard. Over to third goes Castine. 2 out in the inning now.
Now batting center fielder number 88, Bree Peck.
4-3 on the ground out. First pitch a called strike to Bree Peck now. Number 88 hitting from the right side, 0-1. Well, this young lady is a problem as well for opposing pitchers. .330 average, 8 home runs, takes high, 1 ball and 1 strike. And one of those players we told you about in pregame today that's in the top 4 career active home run leaders in the country. Here's the 1-1. She slugs this one out toward deep right center field. That's going to bounce up against the base of the wall. Madry plays the carom very well, though. She'll hold Peck to a single, but she gets an RBI as Castine scores from third. And Virginia Tech adds another. It's now 2-0 in the first. So Bree Peck with her 39th RBI of the year.
Batting for the Hokies, third baseman, number 16, Jordan Lynch.
And Jordan Lynch is the 6th hitter to come to the plate in this inning. Batting from the left side, swings on the first pitch, pops it foul. That'll get out of play to the left, 0-1. Freshman third baseman starting her 34th ball game tonight. She's played in all of them so far. Swings on this one, fouls it back. Got her a swing off that time. But she's way behind in the count now, 0-2 on Lynch. Runner at first, 2 down. Escobar trying to get the Lady Flames back in the dugout here, down 2-0. The 0-2. Foul back to the screen. Still no balls, 2 strikes. Gave up a home run with 2 strikes to start the inning. Gave up a 2-out RBI single to Bree Peck. Has 1 strikeout in the inning. Here comes her 0-2. Lynch dribbles it foul to the left. Still no balls, 2 strikes. 5th pitch of the AB coming up. Next one misses low. It's a ball and 2 strikes now on Lynch. And the 1-2. Taken high. Evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lady Flames are ranked as high as 20th in the country by Softball America. 24th in the ESPN.com USA Softball Collegiate Poll. This ball's popped foul down the left field line. That'll drop over by the sidewall. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. So it really just depends on the poll you're looking at as far as where the Lady Flames ranking is. Also ranked number 22 in the D1Softball.com top 25. So ranging anywhere from 20th to 24th right now for the Lady Flames. The 2-2 pitch. Comebacker up the middle. Base hit. Rolling out into center field. Peck will stop at second. Another 2-strike hit for the Hokies as Lynch singles back up the middle. That's their 4th hit of the inning. Home run, a double, and 2 singles back-to-back here with 2 outs. Catcher on her way out now. Savannah Jesse to talk to Elena Escobar here. And Zoe Yeager sets come to the plate for the Hokies. You got to find a way to get out of this inning right now. And again, you go back to the top of the first inning for the Lady Flames. They loaded the bases with 1 out. Could not score.
Now batting catcher, number 15, Zoe Yeager.
Yeager bats from the right side, 1st and 2nd, 2 out in the first. And the pitch from Escobar is cut on and missed for strike 1. Good start there. Yeager at the plate, hitting .393 with runners in scoring positions this year. Takes one just off the outside corner. That'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeager for the year hitting .318 with 5 home runs. 1-1, swinging a foul. That caught a piece of Jesse behind the plate. Lady Flames catcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All-time series. 60th meeting here between these 2 clubs. Virginia Tech's won 43 of the previous 59. As Escobar just misses off the outside corner. Even count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hokies 43-16 all time against the Lady Flames. Virginia Tech's won the last 7. 2-2 pitch. Sent foul back. Still 2-2. Liberty's last win in the series came in Lynchburg, April 28th, 2021. Extra inning game. The Lady Flames won it 5-3 in 9. 2-2 pitch with 2 out. Misses high, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And now with runners at first and second, they'll be off and moving with 2 out, and the payoff pitch coming here to Yeager. 2-0 Virginia Tech leading Liberty in the bottom half of the first. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Escobar gets out of it without any further harm. Yeager strikes out to end the bottom half of the first, but the Hokies do damage. They get a couple of runs across on 4 hits, including a home run. And we'll go down to the top half of the second in Blacksburg, Virginia, with Liberty trailing Virginia Tech by the score of 2-0. You're listening to Flames Softball from Van Wagner.
Curious about the housing market in Central Virginia? The caring, competent, trusted advisors at Carl Miller Realty have over 100 years of combined experience. We are committed to helping clients make informed housing decisions. For a winning game plan and to discover the value of your home, visit carlmillerrealty.com to make your next move a slam dunk with our winning team. That's carlmillerrealty.com.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Liberty trails number 11 Virginia Tech 2-0 as we take this now to the top half of the second inning in Blacksburg tonight. Playing under the lights here on a chilly evening in Southwest Virginia. Virginia Tech campus located about an hour and 40 minutes away from Liberty. Again, the Lady Flames trying to extend their 8-game winning streak tonight. Liberty has 3 midweek games remaining in the season, counting this one here. 2 games still with Virginia after this. 1 in Lynchburg next week, and then 1 at UVA later in the month. First pitch swinging by Paige Dorr, a slow roller out to second. Handled cleanly by the Hokies. Throw to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top half of the second inning. Castine throws out
now batting catcher,
Paige Dorr, 4-3.
Savannah Jesse.
1 away now for the catcher, Savannah Jesse. Right-handed batter stands in for the Lady Flames. First pitch takes a strike, 0-1. Savannah Jesse batting for the right side. .257 average, a home run. He's caught most of the games this year for Liberty. The 0-1. Lemley misses outside with it. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Jesse. 7, 8, 9 in the Flames order due up here this inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way. Ground ball to the left side, this time off the glove of a cutting Lynch. The third baseman rolls out into left field. Should have been better served to let Ross handle that at short. But the Flames have a base runner to begin things here in the top half of the second. We'll see how that gets scored. It's going to go as a base hit.
Third baseman number 10, Rachel Crane.
So Savannah Jesse aboard with what's ruled a single here to begin, or with 1 out, I should say, in the top of the second. That'll bring up Rachel Crane. Crane smokes 1 foul back to the screen, 0-1. Rachel Crane got off to a really slow start this year. Really come on of late, though. Had a home run for the Lady Flames a couple weeks ago against North Carolina. Got the average up 253 now. Sends one foul to the screen off to the right. No balls, 2 strikes now on Rachel Crane. Crane hit 111 in the month of February, but she's hit 385 during the month of March. Rachel Crane, that's who's hot for the Lady Flames, presented by Foster Fuels. She tied her career high with 2 doubles last Wednesday against Longwood, knocked in a couple of runs. Also had 5 2-hit games during the month of March. Here's the 0-2. Sends one in the air to right field here. Pretty well struck, but in line with McMillan. Hit it hard, but the right fielder's there with the grab for the second out of the inning. 2 down. Savannah Jesse holds at first base. Go back to the top of the order now.
Back to the top of the order for the
and
Flames.
Savannah Woodard comes up for the Lady Flames.
Number 12, Savannah Woodard.
She led this thing off with a double into the gap. Runner at first, 2 down. Flames trail 2-0 in the second. And the first pitch to Woodard misses low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Was Woodard's 6th double of the year. The 1-0. Misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. Liberty on an 8-game winning streak for the 3rd time this season. That's the first time in the history of the program they've had 3 different winning streaks of 8 or more games in the same year. There's a 2-0 pitch. Check swing, strike call on the inside corner. 2-1 now. Well-placed pitch there by Lemley. Again, one of the best pitchers in the country the Lady Flames are facing here tonight. Lemley looking into her catcher. 2-1 pitch. Comebacker to the pitcher. 1 bounce. Lemley has it. Throw to first in time. That'll end the inning. Lady Flames get a base runner. They get nothing more. No runs, a hit. No errors, 1 left. Take us to the bottom half of the second now in Blacksburg with the Lady Flames trailing the 11th ranked Hokies 2-0 our score.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch supports so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts. With a focus on honesty, education, and excellence, they light the way to savings, home comfort, and a greener future. Educating homeowners about the power of solar and energy efficiency is their winning game plan. More information about Earthright Mid-Atlantic, 434-200-9716 or at erepower.com.
Get the latest on your favorite Flames team with the Liberty Flames podcast. Just search Liberty Flames wherever you get your podcasts or go to libertyflames.com. This is Lady Flames Softball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network.
Number 20 Liberty trails number 11 Virginia Tech 2-0 as we go to the bottom half of the second inning in Blacksburg tonight. And a pitching change for the Lady Flames here as well as they make the first Haley's Appliance and Outdoor call to the bullpen. This is going to be right-hander Paige Bachman coming on for Liberty. An early hook for Dot Richardson, recognizing that the Hokies were not fooled by the off-speed stuff from Escobar in the first inning. Richardson feels the need to go to a little more velocity here with Bachman as Annika Rose leads things off and takes low. 1 ball and no strikes. Paige Bachman, the new pitcher for the Lady Flames, takes over after Escobar went just 1 inning tonight, gave up 2 runs on 4 hits, including a homer. Bachman comes back with a fastball in there for a strike to even the count at 1-1. Bachman 7-1 on the year, a 2.48 earned run average, making her 18th appearance. Having a great senior year. 1-1 pitch, grounded to third. Crane picks it clean, fires to first in time. And there's out number one in the second. Sometimes just gotta takes you an inning to kind of figure out what's going to be the key tonight. What are the opposing hitters seeing? What kind of feel do you have
Left fielder, number 21,
in the circle?
Blackwell.
I think Don Richardson liked what she saw there in the first inning and feels better about the matchup here with Bachman. First one to Lila Blackwell misses low. 1 ball and no strikes to count.
That's why we did.
So Bachman behind 1-0 on Blackwell. Got an awkward swing and miss on that one. Pitch down and away. That'll even the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's what Norman just said. That they had
Blackwell, the hitter, batting .240. No homers, 3 RBIs. 1-1, down and away, 2-1. Bachman out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. She had a .630 earned run average last year, so when I say she's improved, leaps and bounds. 2-1, swing and a miss. Looks like she took something off there, out of way, and it's 2-2 now on Blackwell. Bachman faced Virginia Tech in the first meeting this year. It didn't go well for her, though. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lunge and a miss, strike 3. Down on strikes goes Blackwell. First one for Bachman tonight, 2 away in the second. Lady Flames trailing at 2-0. As we go back to the top of the order now with Corey McMillan.
The order for the Hokies, right fielder number 2, Corey McMillan.
Bachman got a no decision in that game, but she pitched in relief for the Lady Flames as McMillan drives one in the air to left again here, but this one will stay in the ballpark. Catch is made out there in left for the Lady Flames by Paige Dorr, and that'll do it for the Hokies in the third. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Bachman.
And the Hokies,
3 up and 3 down go the Hokies. We'll head to the third in Blacksburg tonight with the score: Virginia Tech 2, Liberty nothing on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
You're listening to Lady Flames Softball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Now for a look at the out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders.
Going now to the top half of the third in Blacksburg tonight, it's Liberty trailing Virginia Tech by the score of 2-0. Nick Pierce back here with you. And it is time to check the out-of-town scoreboard now, built by Frank Good Builders. Round top 25 softball tonight, top of the 6th inning. Number 16 Duke shutting out UNC Wilmington at Wilmington, 7-0 to score there. Number 25 Georgia trailing early at home to Mercer, 3-0 in the top of the second in Athens. FIU, fellow CUSA club, at home tonight hosting number 21 Florida Atlantic. They're tied at 2 in the top of the second inning. Number 6 South Carolina and Wofford scoreless in the bottom of the first. Really good one in Tallahassee tonight. Number 4 Florida State already with a 3-0 lead over number 2 Florida. They're going to the top of the second inning there. Out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. Get you some other Conference USA action coming up here in just a moment. The Lady Flames will be back at home this weekend with another CUSA series. 3-game set with Middle Tennessee.
For the Flames, right fielder number 15.
Had to do a double take there for a second because that's who Liberty Baseball is playing this weekend as well. Rachel Roop leads off for the Lady Flames, swings on the first pitch and pops it up. Right center field, handled there by the center fielder Peck. 1 pitch, 1 out in the third inning. Roop tonight is walked and now flied out to center. 1 away in the third, and that'll bring up Brooke Roberts.
Now batting first base.
CUSA play tonight. Middle Tennessee is at Tennessee State. Bottom of the second inning, scoreless in Nashville at the moment. Roberts digs in from the left side. First one on the way. That's in for a called strike, 0-1. Roberts, strikeout victim back in the first inning. One out, nobody aboard. Flames trail at 2-0 to the Hokies in the third. The 0-1. Swung on, popped her up. Foul ground, left side. Will it stay in? It will. Catch is made by Lynch. Snow cone grab. Almost lost track of that one. 2 away. And Lemley starting to settle in now after a shaky first inning. She gave up a double, walked 2 hitters. Got out of it without giving up anything. As Bren McManus comes to the plate now for the Lady Flames. First one on the way. McManus skies it foul back out of play. 0-1. Really good Virginia Tech defense as well. They've only made 15 errors this year. .982 team fielding percentage. They don't give up many runs. 0-1 pitch, slow and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Team earned run average of 2.5. They've only given up 7 unearned runs all season out of the 81 that they've allowed in total. Here's the 1-1 pitch. McManus takes just off the outside corner. Evens the count at 2 balls, 1 strike. McManus threw a walk back in the first inning on 5 pitches. She was stranded at first base. Flames have left 4 on tonight. 2-1 from Lemley. High pop-up on the infield, should end the inning. Lynch, the third baseman, comes in, makes a 2-handed squeeze for out number 3, and that'll be it for Liberty in the third. 1-2, 3-0 doing for Lemley in the circle. Lady Flames trying to generate a threat here as we go to the bottom half of the third inning. It's number 11 Virginia Tech on top of 20th ranked Liberty. 2-0 our score. You're listening to Lady Flames Softball from Van Wagner.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors. Locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Looking to buy a home or refinance a mortgage? Now is the time to take advantage of your one-of-a-kind offer from Alcova Mortgage. As an employee or alumni with Liberty University, you are eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total loan amount, up to $5,000. This offer provides you with some much-needed savings while also helping you tackle your closing costs. Visit alcova.com/liberty today for details. Offer does not apply to broker loans.
Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to more Lady Flames softball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Ranked Liberty trails number 11 Virginia Tech 2-0 as we go to the bottom half of the third inning here tonight. Nick Pierce with you. A reminder, both the Flames and Lady Flames are back at home this weekend. Liberty softball 3-game series at home against Middle Tennessee. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday night game 6 o'clock. And then Flames baseball back in town this weekend as well. Michelle Chatfield, the hitter, takes low and in. 1 ball, no strikes on the right-handed batter. Paige Bachman back to work in the circle after a 1-2-3 second inning for the Lady Flames. Facing 2, 3, and 4 in the order here. 1-0 pitch to Chatfield. A swing and a fly ball down the left field line, giving chase, making the catch out there, the left fielder for the Lady Flames. 1 out in the inning. Paige Dorr ran that one down.
Now batting second baseman number 44.
So a fly out to left for the first out. Rachel Castine will be the hitter. Right-hand batter takes outside on the first one. 1 ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on, 2-0 game. Hokies on top, 1-0 pitch, high and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Mentioned Bachman pitched against the Hokies the last time these two clubs met. Bachman gave up 6 runs, only 3 earned, however. There's a swing and a ground ball to the left side at short. A bobble by Watley, recovers, throws on to first in time. Good job by Watley to stay with that. Had it bounce up out of her glove, up into her chest. Still got a good grip on the ball and uncorked the throw to first. Roberts with a little stretch to help her out.
Player, number 11, Hallie Aldridge.
So 2 away in the third. And Kylie Aldridge will be the hitter. She grounded out to second her first time up. Takes the first one downstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Now Bachman just trying to come out here, throw up some zeros after that 2-run first inning. Give the Flames a chance to catch up. 1-0 pitch up and inside off the glove of Jesse, rolling away. No harm done. 2 balls and no strikes on Kylie Aldridge. Pete Demore, the head coach for Virginia Tech. He's in his 7th season. Missouri grad back in 2008. He's had a ton of success here. Dot Richardson for the Lady Flames, their head coach. 2-0 outside, 3-0. She is in her 12th season. Both these coaches have had a lot of success. Dot Richardson over 400 victories. Here's a 3-0. Inside corner for a strike, 3-1. Richardson's had her club in the postseason each of the last 4 years. 3 of those in a regional final, including last year. 1 out away at Georgia from going to supers. 3-1 pitch is hit on a line to center field. That'll be played on 1 bounce off the grass by Madry. Base hit with 2 outs for Aldridge. Extends the inning. And Bree Peck comes to the plate now for the Hokies. No harm done, 2-out hit, but
Center fielder, number
Peck is a threat to leave the yard at any moment. So you got to have that in mind as well. First one yanked inside. Jackknifes out of the way of it, does Peck. Right-handed batter ahead in the count. 1 ball and no strikes. Bachman takes her time. Now fires. Misses down and in again. Almost hit her in the back foot. As Peck yanks that right foot back up and avoids getting hit. 2 balls, no strikes. Peck an RBI single back in the first inning for Virginia Tech. Here's a 2-0. Low and in again, 3-0. So it's maybe trying that drop ball there that time and cannot quite harness the control over it. The 3-0 pitch from Bachman. And that one misses high and outside, ball 4. Walked to run 4 straight, so not at all what Bachman and the Lady Flames were going for there. Aldridge goes to second. The Hokies are trying to get something going here with 2 outs. Jordan Lynch is the batter now. Third baseman, a single back in the first inning.
To the plate, third baseman, number 16, Jordan.
Hitting .366 coming into this thing. She is having a really good freshman campaign. Big swing and a miss here, though, on the first one. She's down a strike 0-1. No balls and a strike. Bachman ready. A 1 pitch. There's a line drive to deep right field. That ball might go. It will. Home run. 2-out, 3-run homer off the bat of Jordan Lynch. And the Hokies expand the lead now 5-0 in the third. It's a quick strike offense. I mean, they can lull you to sleep almost. Two people get on and bang.
Now batting for the Hokies, catcher number 15, Zoe Yeager.
5-0. 11th ranked Virginia Tech leads number 20 Liberty. Now Zoe Yeager comes to the plate. Right-handed batter takes low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Bachman got off to a good start. She set down the first 5 hitters she faced. Then that single from Aldridge, the walk, and then the home run. Next pitch 1-0, misses high. 2 balls, no strikes on Zoe Yeager, strikeout victim in the first. Savannah Jesse's going to walk out now and have a word here with Paige Bachman. 5 runs, 6 hits now for the Hokies. Lady Flames have been shut out on 2 hits so far. Neither team has an error. Again, you go back to the first inning. Liberty left the bases loaded. Can't do that. And awful tough to come back against this team. I mean, you talk about the hitting, but then the pitching. So I said 2.5 earned run average. 14 shutouts pitched by this team this year. There's ball 3, 3-0. Fall behind against this crowd. And look, they do it to good teams, too. They just swept a number 16 Stanford over the weekend. 3-0's inside. There's ball 4. This is one of these teams here for the Hokies. They might have the whole package this year. They got a chance to make a run to the Women's College World Series, they think. 28-5 record coming in.
Shortstop number 55.
Certainly going to be in the discussion, in line to host a regional here. Annika Rose is the batter. First one to her, misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. 5-0 Virginia Tech in the third. Rose with a grounder to third. Fair ball backhanded by Crane. The throw to first is in time, and that will retire the side. Really good play by Rachel Crane down in the hot corner. She had to backhand that ball right behind the bag on basically 1 bounce, and then got off a perfect throw to first. That'll be our play of the game, presented by Freedom First Credit Union, where people bank for good. But a tough inning for the Lady Flames. 3-run homer from Jordan Lynch expands the lead. We go to the top of the 4th now in Blacksburg. Number 11 Virginia Tech on top of number 20 Liberty. 5-0.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
You're listening to Liberty Softball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now to check the Carter Bank box score.
Number 11, Virginia Tech on top of Liberty, 5-0 as we go to the top half of the 4th inning here. Lady Flames ranked as high as 20th in the country. Top 20 matchup here tonight, but not going Liberty's way at the moment as we check the box score presented by Carter Bank. Lady Flames, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 4 left on base. Hokies with 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They've stranded 3. And Lady Flames had an opportunity. They loaded the bases with only 1 out against Emma Lemley in the top of the 1st inning. She comes back with a strikeout and a ground out to get out of it unscathed. And Then go to the bottom of the first inning. Corey McMillan leads it off with a home run to left field. Hokies would score 2 in the inning. And then Jordan Lynch with a 3-run homer with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. It's been all the scoring to this point, 5-0 Hokies.
Shortstop number 6,
Savannah Watley leads off the fourth against Limley. Left-handed hitter stands in, right-hander fires, and the first pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Limley has given up 2 hits here, and that's more than what Lady Flames have 2 hits off of her. That's more than what a lot of clubs can say this year. Here's the 0-1. That one misses high, 1 ball and a strike. Told you she's pitched 4 no-hitters this season, 2 perfect games. Most recent no-no was against Kentucky. She also did it to a number 21 Northwestern. That was a perfect game. 1-1 pitch sent foul back to the screen. 1-2 now on Watley. These 4 no-hitters are a program record for a single season. Actually, I beg your pardon. They are tied for the second most in a single season at Virginia Tech, which is kind of hard to believe. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, 2-2. I'm guessing Angela Tincher has the record. I'd just throw that out there. If I had to be forced to guess, that's who I would throw out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Watley, the left-handed hitter, swings and slashes 1 foul to the left out of play. Still 2-2. Tincher, an All-American here, and I think an Olympian as well, if I remember correctly. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Watley. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air, foul again off to the left into the screen. Still 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. On the way now to Watley. 2-2 upstairs and a full count. 3-2. So she's worked this one back in her advantage. Good at bat here for Watley. Transfer from Oregon State out of Oakley, California. 3-2 delivery. Here it is. Inside corner, strike 3 call. Watley down looking, 1 away in the 4th. Watley having a career year for the Lady Flames. She hit just 167 last year at Oregon State. Setting 400 coming into this game, but she's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts tonight. 1 gone in the 4th. KK Madry, the batter. Left-handed hitter, 0 for 1. Grounded out to second. First pitch is sent foul back to the screen, 0-1. Lady Flames trailing the Hokies 5-0 in the top of the 4th. Just trying to get something going here. After missing the opportunity to get on the board first in the first inning. Haven't really been able to muster a whole lot since then. Only 1 base runner since the first. The 0-1 to Madry. It's on the way. Pop foul back out of play. Kind of tardy on that pitch from Limley, and it's 0-2. Madry, a transfer from LSU. She only played 1 game, or I beg your pardon, 26 games there in her freshman season back in 2022. 0-2 downstairs, 1 ball and 2 strikes. She only had 1 at bat that year. Was primarily used as a pinch runner. Had 7 stolen bases for the Tigers. She's having a career year this year. 29 stolen bases in 33 tries. Eclipsed her previous high of 26 in her first season with the Lady Flames. 1-2 is slashed to left, but that's in line with McMillan. She's got it. Or excuse me, Blackwell makes the catch out in left. McMillan's in right. That's out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for the Lady Flames in the 4th inning. Brings to the plate now Paige Dorr, the left fielder.
Now batting left fielder, number 46, Paige Dorr.
Another Oregon State transfer at the plate for the Lady Flames. Left-handed hitter 0 for 1 tonight, able to ground out to second. Pitch on the way. Sent foul straight back to the screen. Good cut. 0-1 the count. Told you Flames softball is back at home this weekend. 3-game set with Middle Tennessee in Conference USA play. Flames baseball will be playing just across the road. 3-game set also with Middle Tennessee this weekend. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think we're supposed to get good weather this weekend as well. Don't believe there's a threat of rain. I was actually talking to baseball coach Bradley LaCroix earlier today about that. Feels like we're going to be able to get that whole series in. 1-1 inside, 2-1. Flames played a few double headers this year on the baseball front. Let's see, that's for Blacksburg. Trying to check the forecast for this weekend. 2-1, misses outside, 3-1. Sunday could be a little squirrely. Scattered thunderstorms in the forecast, but Friday and Saturday should be warm and wonderful. Highs in the mid-80s this weekend. Wow. 3-1, blasted high in the air to deep left field, but Blackwell is there. Out on the warning track. Page Door hit the daylights out of it, but catch is made for round number 3. And that'll be it for the Lady Flames in the top of the 4th. That's one of the hardest hit balls Liberty's had here tonight. Nothing to show for it, though. We go to the bottom half of the 4th in Blacksburg. Lady Flames trail the Hokies 5-0 on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Your business deserves a bank that values relationships and prioritizes customer service. Since 1979, First Bank and Trust Company has been delivering on these very commitments. Our bankers have been accessible, consultative, and provide a degree of understanding developed through years of commercial experience. First Bank and Trust has the expertise and capital to fund small and large projects up to $32 million. More information on First Bank and Trust and its services is available at firstbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Follow the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner on social media and keep up with all your favorite teams. Search LFSN Radio on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Now back to more Lady Flames softball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Chilly night here in Blacksburg, Virginia, as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. It's 11th ranked Virginia Tech on top of number 20 Liberty, 5-0. Let's say hi to the folks checking us out on our social media platforms tonight. Our In the Booth broadcast location cam this evening. Hi to Dan in Los Angeles. Brenda in Shreveport, Louisiana, tuning in. Also, Steve down in Pensacola, Florida. Hi, Steve.
At the bottom of the 4th.
Wayne in Bedford, Virginia. I rode through Bedford on the way here, Wayne. Appreciate you dropping by. Drop us a line on our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, on our Liberty Flames Sports Network pages. We've got our In the Booth cam tonight. Or if you're tuning in on our Liberty Flames mobile app or libertyflames.com, we appreciate that as well. Lots of plays to check out Lady Flames softball on the air tonight. Hoping for a comeback here. Liberty trailing 5-0 in the home 4th as got a pinch hitter for Virginia Tech to lead things off. Right-handed batter. I was wondering what was taking so long at the beginning of the inning. Paige Bachman misses low and in with the first pitch. 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 is in for a called strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Nora Abramovich is at the plate. Fairfax Station, Virginia freshman, hitting .286 on the year. Swinging at foul tip at the plate. And it's ball and 2 strikes. Abramovich is pinch hitting for the 9-hole hitter Blackwell. Remains to be seen if she will stay in the ball game or not. Again, starters can re-enter once. So Blackwell could come back out. Play left field. Abramovich with a swing and a ground ball. Deep in the hole at short. Diving try. Watley will glove it, but she will not have a play at first base. That's pinch hit infield single for Abramovich. Leadoff hitter aboard for Virginia Tech in the 4th inning. See if they let her run for herself out there.
Stepping to the plate for the Hokies.
Looks like they will.
Right fielder number 2, Corey McMillan.
And Corey McMillan comes to the plate now for the Hokies. Swings on the first pitch. Ground ball, base hit right field. Abramovich will stop at second. And McMillan jumps on the first pitch she sees. Single to right. And Michelle Chatfield will be the hitter now. Latest regional projections came out. Talk about both these teams being postseason worthy, regardless of what the scoreboard says tonight. Hokies leading 5-0 here in the 4th. First pitch high, 1 ball, no strikes to Michelle Chatfield. D1 softball bracketology yesterday released its latest projections. 1-0 pitch. Chatfield with a tapper foul back behind home plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. They have Liberty as a 3 seed here in Blacksburg, facing Kentucky, a 2 seed in the first game. And under that scenario, the winner of the Blacksburg Regional would face the winner of the Tallahassee Regional in Supers. Chatfield fouls it back. A ball and 2 strikes to count on the first baseman. So again, I told you earlier, this could be a postseason preview here tonight with Liberty and Virginia Tech. That was one projection. Here's the 1-2. Chatfield lays off low. Jesse with a throw down to second, but back safely is Abramovich. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Softball America has Liberty going to Clemson for a regional. 2-2, line drive, base hit, left field. Abramovich will be stopped at third. Throw comes to the plate from left. It's a base hit for Chatfield, and they are loaded with nobody out for the Hokies in the 4th. And all kinds of trouble at foot here. Tech already leading Liberty 5-0. Now Dot Richardson is out here. She wants to challenge something.
That play is under review.
What's going to be reviewed here? Maybe some kind of obstruction on the bases. I don't know. But the umpires have gone underneath and take another look at this. Looked like a clean single to left, unless there was some kind of obstruction or interference on the bases that I didn't see. I'm not sure what is under review here. Again, this is where I enjoy the sports that will take the time. The umpires or the referee will have a microphone, or will let the television audience and the in-house audience know what's actually being reviewed, and then what the decision was after the fact. All that was done here was one of the umpires looked up at the press box and cupped his ears to indicate replay review, but that's it. So we've got a video review here on this last base hit by Chatfield, and efforting trying to figure out what the review is. And we've got an out called at third base. Maybe she left the bag early. That could be the case. If you leave the bag early, they'll call you out. We'll see how they score it. That very well could be what happened.
Dead ball, so they'll have to go back. The runner left the ball, left secondary. So she's out. So
Abramovich is out at third. And now here's a swing and a line drive foul to the left, out of play. 0-1 the count. They've only got one runner on base here, though. Here's a swing and a bouncer foul to the left. McMillan was on second. Now she's been taken off as well. So what happened out there? Did they both leave early? They've only got one out on the scoreboard. 2-2 pitch, bounces in the dirt, gets by Jesse to the backstop. Will be a wild pitch, advancing Chatfield down to second base. I understand that Abramovich left early, but did McMillan leave early as well? And a swing and miss for strike three. Foul tipped it into the glove. Lady Flames will throw down to first base just to make sure that they get the out.
Now batting second baseman, number 44, Rachel Castine.
And Rachel Castine is the hitter now for Virginia Tech. Little dribbler, first base side. Pitcher comes to get it. Bachman throws over to first. That is in time for out number 3. So that'll do it for the Hokies here.
Your score after 4 complete. Liberty 0.
And that'll be it. After 4 innings here in Blacksburg tonight, it is the 11th ranked Hokies on top of the Lady Flames. 5-0 in Blacksburg. You're listening to Liberty Softball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Curious about the housing market in Central Virginia? The caring, competent, trusted advisors at Carl Miller Realty have over 100 years of combined experience. We are committed to helping clients make informed housing decisions. For a winning game plan and to discover the value of your home, visit carlmillerrealty.com to make your next move a slam dunk with our winning team. That's carlmillerrealty.com.
Now back to more Lady Flame softball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Headed to the top of the 5th inning, Virginia Tech leads Liberty 5-0. So going to reconstruct this last half inning for you now. Abramovich singled to shortstop. McMillan then had a base hit through the right side, so runners at first and second. Then Abramovich was out as she left early on the base hit by Chatfield, but then because she left early, she's out. They send Chatfield back to the plate at that point. So Chatfield then basically wipe her base hit away. She strikes out swinging, and then Castine grounds out to the pitcher inning. So that was what I had missed there, is that Chatfield's base hit gets wiped away. So McMillan was the only runner on base at that point. So it goes 6 unassisted on the runner leaving early. That was the first out of the inning. Savannah Jesse, the hitter now. Swings and fouls back the first one from Lemley, strike one. Chatfield's strikeout was out number 2, and then Castine's ground out was out number 3. So the Hokies end up getting nothing across in that 4th inning. They strand a runner at second base, but still lead at 5-0 here in the 5th. Pitch taken just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-1 now on Savannah Jesse. The 1-1. Foul back, 1-2. So I was unaware that they wiped the base hit off the board and just reset everybody because the runner left early. Didn't know that. Jesse behind 1-2. Next pitch, check swing. They appeal it to first. She didn't go. 2-2 the count on Savannah Jesse. Right-handed batter, 2-2 pitch, swung on, popped up, left or right center field rather, and on the run to make the catch out there is the Hokies center fielder Bree Peck for the first out of the inning.
Now batting third baseman number 10, Rachel Crane.
So Jesse retired. I'll bring up Rachel Crane now. Lady Flames trailing at 5-0 in the top of the 5th. Crane takes low and outside, ball 1. Jesse now 1 for 2 on the night. She singled back in the second. Crane is 0 for 1 at the plate right now. She flied out to right field in the second inning. Flames have not had a base hit since that Savannah Jesse single. Only 2 hits on the night. That pitch missed just a little bit low. 2 balls and no strikes now on Rachel Crane. Didn't miss by much. 2-0 pitch. Crane sees it inside, ball 3, 3-0. Cold, blustery night here in Blacksburg, Virginia. Here on April 2nd. 3-0 is in for a strike, 3-1. You told me I was going to be wearing stocking cap and coat out here April 2nd. I thought you were telling me a late April Fool's joke. 3-1. Check swing, strike on the outside corner. 3-2 now on Rachel Crane. But if you're familiar with this part of the state of Virginia, you're not overly shocked by it either. I mean, it, as always, feels about 10 degrees colder here than just about anywhere else. We're in the mountains. 3-2 pitch, roller to short, bobbled out there by Rose, and she won't have a play. That is a rare error on the Hokies. E6, and Crane will be aboard at first base.
Top of the order for the Flames. Now
first error of the night on either side.
12, Savannah Woodard.
And we go back to the top of the order now with Savannah Woodard. Flames with a base runner here. Woodard has doubled tonight. She's 1 for 2. Left-handed hitter takes up and in. 1 ball, no strikes. Emma Lemley very vocal when she delivers the ball. Violent delivery. Twists, comes set, now the 1-0. Swinging a pop foul back out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike to count on Savannah Woodard. The sun is set here. Nightfall setting in. Playing under the lights at Tech Softball Park in Blacksburg. In the shadows of Lane Stadium, Virginia Tech football facility just across the street beyond the left field foul pole here. 1-1, she hit her and got her on the, I hope, elbow guard up and in on the right arm. Woodard goes to first, and the Flames have a couple of runners on here, first and second with 1 out in the 5th. And the batter now is Rachel Roop. So a golden opportunity to get right back in this ball game. Rachel Roop could leave the yard at a moment's notice. She has walked and flied out to center tonight. Right-handed batter stands in. First pitch, big cut and a miss. Chased an elevated pitch from Limley that time, and it's 0-1 on Rachel Roop. I asked Todd Richardson about her a couple of weeks ago. I said, what sets her apart? You've been around great players before. The 0-1, taken high, 1 ball and a strike. She said her determination and her will to be great. And that is a very loaded answer because there's a lot of things that go into that. Just has a determination and just a will to get the job done about her. 1-1 pitch, just missed off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike on Rachel Roop. She backs way out of the right-handed batter's box. Always takes a long walk out and then comes back in. Here's the 2-1. That's upstairs. 3 balls and a strike on Roop. Drew a walk back in the first inning. A walk here would load him up. Brooke Roberts in the on-deck circle for the Lady Flames. Actually, I take that back. Alyssa Hinault is on deck. She's grabbed a bat. 3-1. There's a fly ball down the left field line. Foul into the corner, and the count will go full 3-2. So Don Richardson prepared to pinch hit for Roop here. Abramavich stayed in to play left field for the Hokies. By the way, after pinch hitting in the 4th inning. 3-2, 1 out, runners first and second. Payoff pitch to Roop. Swing and a miss, strike 3. When chasing down and away, Rachel couldn't get it, and that is the 2nd out of the 5th inning. Maybe got fooled there that time. Really nicely executed pitch, though, by Limley. Tip your cap. Alyssa Hinault will hit for the Lady Flames here, it looks like. She is 6 for 11 in pinch hit situations this year, so you're wondering why Dot Richardson would make the move. She's had some success off the bench. Hinault, a senior. We're going to get a visit to the circle here now for the Hokies. Their head coach Pete DeMore out there with the scouting report looking at Hinault. They got reports on everybody these days. Lady Flames trail this 5-0. The top of the 5th inning, 2 outs. Liberty with 2 runners on. Best chance to get something on the board here since they loaded the bases with 1 out in the 1st inning.
Batting for the Flames, pinch hitter number 2.
Hinault, a transfer from Campbell. Left-handed hitter, and the first pitch. Check swing. Did she go? No on the appeal. 1 ball, no strikes. Hinault, a 5'6" senior out of Wake Forest, North Carolina. Huge spot in the game here. And she swings and drives 1 out to deep left center field, but there's Peck with the catch. And that will retire the side. Hinault with a hard hit ball to deep left center, but she just missed. And the Lady Flames will strand 2 in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, an error, and again 2 left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of the 5th inning, and it's time for the 5th inning stretch now, presented by the Carl Miller Realty Team. Don't stretch your budget when searching for your next home. Talk to the caring, competent, trusted advisors at Carl Miller Realty. Visit carlmillerrealty.com today. Bottom of the 5th, 11th ranked Hokies lead the number 20 Flames 5-0.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord. And coming soon, Larry's Tire will expand to a new service center in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Lynchburg Nissan is jumping into March Madness with full court press savings. Right now, save $6,100 off MSRP. Lock in rates as low as 2.39% and get up to 130% of fair KBB value for your trade. And because we believe in driving with confidence, every new Nissan comes with our 1,000,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's peace of mind for the road ahead. Don't miss these slam dunk deals. Visit Lynchburg Nissan today or shop online anytime at lynchburgnissan.com. Home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
Lady Flames trail the Hokies 5-0 as we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Brooke Roberts will re-enter to play first base for Liberty. And a new shortstop is into the ball game as well. Jemiah Byram will check in, the sophomore out of Henderson, Kentucky. She'll take over for Watley out there. So presumably Byram will hit, now in the number 5 spot in the order.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Hokies, designated player number 11, Kylie Aldridge.
Kylie Aldridge leads off with a swing and a line drive into the gap in right center field. That's going to roll all the way to the base of the wall. She jumps on the first pitch from Paige Bachman and laces a double into right center. And the Hokies already leading 5-0, have a runner at second base with nobody out. Trying to get some base runners here and potentially in this ball game. So now we're in the bottom of the 5th.
Stepping in the box.
Again, only 3 runs would do it. As Bree Peck stands in, so you've got to keep that in mind if you're the Lady Flames. You're in the danger zone here. First pitch in the dirt, skips by. Jesse goes to the backstop. It'll be a wild pitch, and Aldridge will go to second, or make it third base. Again, you got to be aware that 3 runs here and the game is over if you're Liberty. Bottom of the 5th. 5-0 lead. The 1-0 is in for a strike on Peck. 1-1 the count. She's been on base twice tonight. RBI single in the first. Reached on a walk and scored in the third. 1-1 delivery. Bounces up there. 2 balls and a strike. Lynch is in the on-deck circle for the Hokies. She's already homered tonight. 2-1. Outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner at third, nobody out. The 3-1. 2 high, ball 4. And a walk for Bachman. Only her, well, it is her third one tonight. She walked 2 in the third. Came on in relief in the second for Elena Escobar, who started this game. And we're going to get a trip to the pitcher's circle here for the Lady Flames. And that's going to be it for Paige Bachman. So Liberty now with a decision to make. They could go back to Elena Escobar, but I think they're going to go to Kaylin Yoder instead. Coach Casey Fagan out there gives Yoder the ball. And so Haley's Appliance and Outdoor call to the bullpen now for the Lady Flames. They're going to bring on left-hander Kaylin Yoder. nine here. Runners at first and third, nobody out. In the bottom half of the fifth inning. We'll keep it right here during the pitching change. Yoder takes over for Bachman. Bachman, 3 innings tonight. She's given up 5 hits, 3 runs so far. Again, the runners on base belong to her currently. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts for Bachman. She also gave up a home run, as did the starter Escobar. 50 pitches, 23 strikes for Bachman tonight. Not a great ratio there. You'd like that more 2-to-1 instead of almost 1-to-1 right there. Balls to strikes. Actually, she threw 2 more balls than strikes tonight. Kaylin Yoder on. She's got a 2.03 earned run average.
Number 16.
She'll face Jordan Lynch, the left-handed hitter. First pitch, Lynch, line drive, base hit, center field. A run is in. And to score from third is Aldridge. And so Yoder is greeted rudely. RBI single for Lynch makes it 6-0 Hokies in the 5th. Now you got the winning run on base as Zoe Yeager comes to the plate for Virginia Tech.
Pitcher number 15, Zoe Yeager.
Yeager bats from the right side, 0 for 1. She swings and pops this up to first. That'll be caught by Roberts. And a gift for the Lady Flames there that time, as Yeager pops out for the first out of the inning. Well, you take all those you can get. Annika Rose is the hitter now for the Hokies.
Number 55, Annika Rose.
Shortstop bats from the right side, 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch called strike on the outside corner from Kaylin Yoder. It's 0-1. Hokie crowd not thrilled with that call. Give you some numbers on Yoder after this 0-1 pitch. Floats up and in, 1 ball and 1 strike. Yoder making her 12th appearance. It's her 4th in relief. She's 6-2 with a 2.03 earned run average for the sophomore. Here's her 1-1. Rose takes it low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good stop by Jesse back there to keep the runners at first and second. 1 out in the 5th. Hokies leading 6-0. 10 hits now for Virginia Tech, just 2 for Liberty. The 2-1. Outside ball 3, 3-1. Yoder, 39 walks, 45 strikeouts across 48 and a third innings. Opponents are hitting just 155 against her. She has given up a home run this year. The 3-1. It's on the way. Just missed outside, ball 4. That will load the bases. And now the Hokies have the winning run in scoring position with the sacks full in the bottom of the 5th. Yoder, the 3rd pitcher of the night for the Lady Flames.
Nora Abramovich.
Facing Nora Abramovich. Had a base hit her last time up. The left fielder at the plate. Swing and miss. Elevated pitch that time from Yoder. She gets ahead in the count, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Bases full, 1 out. It's on the way from Yoder. Just missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lady Flames pitching wise after Yoder. You have Tyler Oud, Danner Allen, Katie Love, and then the option of Elena Escobar re-entering. Liner foul down the right field line. It's 1-2. But you get the sense Kaylin Yoder here in the 5th inning is going to have to get the Lady Flames out of this. It is her game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's on the way now to Abramovich. Check swing. I think she went. They appeal. She did. Chased up. Strikeout for Yoder, and that's a big one. 2nd out to the inning. She's got a big hurdle to clear here, though, with Corey McMillan coming to the plate.
Back to the top of the order.
McMillan could win it with a base hit here. 6-0 Hokies on top in the 5th. McMillan 2 for 3 in this one with a home run and a single. Left-handed hitter, the pitch. Had a home run cut, but she came up empty, 0-1. She has done massive damage out of the leadoff spot for Virginia Tech this year. 14 home runs to lead the club. Casey Fagan out of the dugout now. Again, the assistant coach, associate head coach for the Lady Flames. On her way out to talk to Kaylin Yoder. A little surprised by the timing there with 1 strike. Just want to make sure they're on the same page here with what they're doing with McMillan, because 1 missed location could cost you the ball game right here. Again, Virginia Tech with its 7th hitter of the inning at the plate. The bases are loaded. 2 are out. We're in the bottom of the 5th. And the 11th ranked Hokies lead the number 20 Flames 6-0. Inning started with a double off Paige Bachman. Then Bachman walked Bree Peck to put him at first and third after a wild pitch. Yoder came on, gave up an RBI single to Jordan Lynch, then got a pop out, a walk, and a strikeout. And here we are with McMillan down a strike. Bases full, the 0-1. Line drive foul down the left field line, and it's quickly 0-2 on McMillan. Again, base hit to the outfield here probably ends it, but now 2 strikes on McMillan. Yoder's got the full playbook open. Left-handers 0-2. Pop foul back to the screen. Just did shave off a piece of that one to stay alive. Still 0-2 on McMillan. Six runs, 10 hits tonight for the Hokies. Now the 0-2 from Yoder. Just missed a little bit low. A change-up drop there from Yoder. Off speed, down and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. She'll try it again, the 1-2. Soft liner out to third. That'll be caught by Rachel Crane. And the Lady Flames get out of the inning. Virginia Tech settles for just 1 run on 2 hits. Make it 2 hits in the inning. And 3 runners are left on base. Big time break there for the Lady Flames. They keep the game going. We go to the top half of the 6th in Blacksburg with the 11th ranked Virginia Tech Hokies leading the number 20 Liberty Flames 6-0 on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Stay informed and entertained with the Liberty Flames podcast, presented by Sentry Exteriors. Get the latest news and hear from the players and coaches from your favorite Flames teams.
First of all, it's a privilege just to have a chance to be in the NCAA tournament.
I expect us to play our best football going forward. I really believe that.
Catch the latest coaches shows, the NASCAR podcast, double coverage, the Liberty Flames Clubhouse Report, and more. It's all on the Liberty Flames podcast channel. Listen on the Liberty Flames mobile app or wherever you get your podcasts. You're listening to Lady Flames Softball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Now for a look at the out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders.
Liberty trailing number 11 Virginia Tech 6-0. 20th ranked Lady Flames only 2 hits tonight. Elsewhere on the out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders in Conference USA tonight. Jacksonville State trails at Chattanooga 3-2. They're in the top of the 7th inning. FIU winning at home over number 21 Florida Atlantic 5-2. Panthers with the lead in the bottom of the 5th. Texas State a winner over Sam Houston earlier 9-3. And some other games still actually happening. They are playing game 2 of a doubleheader with Sam Houston and Texas State. And the Bearcats leading game 2 in Huntsville 2-0. Looks like they played a day-night doubleheader there, if I'm reading this correctly. They played game 1 in San Marcos, game 2 in Huntsville. I don't know if that sounds right to me. Well, how far those 2 campuses are apart. Bryn McManus will lead it off for Liberty in the 6th, and she takes the first pitch called strike 0-1. From Emma Lemley still on the mound for the Hokies, the senior right-hander. Tossing a shutout so far tonight. The 0-1 to McManus. Liner foul past first base, 0-2. One thing you can say about this one, regardless of the outcome tonight, it's going to be tough for the Flames to come back here in the last 2 innings of this game, but Liberty has competed. Just got to tip your cap to Virginia Tech. They've scored 4 of their 6 runs tonight on homers. It's the 0-2 now to McManus. Upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes on the designated player. It is Jemiah Byram on deck with the bat. She came into play short in the bottom of the 5th. 1-2 to McManus. Swing and a miss, chased up and out of the zone for strike 3. Just the 5th strikeout tonight for Lemley. Out number 1 in the 6th. I say just the 5th because she, coming into the ball game, has 124 punch outs over 94 and 2/3 innings. Savannah Watley, the hitter now. Or actually, I beg your pardon, this is Jemiah Byram hitting for the Lady Flames. Byram swings and fouls the first pitch back, 0-1. They fooled the PA announcer here too. He's just introduced Savannah Watley.
Correction, pinch hitter Jemiah Byram.
Byram at the plate, down a strike, 0-1. Lemley with the 0-1 pitch. Byram takes a strike and it's 0-2. Byram's been coming on for the Lady Flames. Young player, 5 out of 16 on the season with a home run. Playing in her 14th game. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, lifted, foul out of play to the left. And the count stays the same, no balls, 2 strikes on Byram. As night has fallen here in Blacksburg, Virginia. Playing under the lights at a chilly Tech softball park. 0-2 pitch. Byram takes outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We started out at 51 degrees with a feels like temperature of 49. Feels like about 40 out here right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Byram takes low and in. About 700 or 800 umpires out there that didn't think so. 2 balls, 2 strikes. $50 degrees right now. As the 2-2 is sent foul in the air, straight back out of play. Back near the Hokies indoor facility. Multi-sport looks like indoor facility behind us at the Tech softball park. Still 2-2 on Byram, and the next pitch taken just off the outside corner, 3-2. They've got some wonderful facilities here. Got to wonder when the upgrades are coming for this place. The 3-2 on the way. Byram takes, slow and in, ball 4. On her way to first base with a 1-out walk in the 6th. Third walk tonight for Lemley.
Now batting center fielder, number 42, KK Madry.
And KK Madry comes to the plate now for the Lady Flames, batting for the left side. With Liberty trailing at 6-0. Trying to get on the board here in the 6th. Madry fouls it back, 0-1. And that's the first objective here, right? You're in a 6-0 hole. You're not, shouldn't be trying to get it all back at once. You're just trying to get the first run on the board. Take it one bite at a time here. Got a runner on base. Now see if you can get another one on. See if you can move the ball, push runners around the bases here. That's what the mindset needs to be right now, instead of trying to hit a 6-run homer. Here's the 0-1. Bunted at and missed. Madry trying to find her way on base, but couldn't get the bunt down, and it's 0-2 now. Madry tonight 0 for 2, ground out and a fly out. She is enjoying a career year this year, though, for the Lady Flames. No balls, 2 strikes, and the 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chased one down and away. Madry out of there on strikes. Second one of the inning for Lemley. And that's her 6th of the night, 2 down. It's up to Paige Dorr now if the Lady Flames are to do anything here in the 6th.
Paige Dorr.
Left-handed hitter stands in. First one on the way. Lemley misses off the plate outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Dorr 0 for 2 tonight. She's had a couple of hits, knocked in 2 last week in a midweek game against Longwood. 1-0 pitch to Dorr. That's in there for a called strike. Evens the count up at 1-1. Oregon State transfer. Hit safely in her first 8 games this year. Got off to a good start for the Lady Flames. Starting to come back around here. Average at .337. Check swing, might have gone. They appeal it, she went. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Dorr. She went too far with that one. Chased the ball down and away. 1-2 the count. And the 1-2 pitch with 2 outs. Check swing, missed high that time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. She did check up. Dorr on a 4-game hitting streak coming into tonight. Needs a base hit here to extend that. The 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner at first. There's a line drive, right center field. Diving try, can't get it in center. Peck trapped it. It is a base hit for Dorr, so make it a 5-game hitting streak. Byram goes first to third. And the Lady Flames have them on the corners here with 2 outs. A hard hit ball by Paige Dorr. Liberty trying to avoid being shut out here tonight, at least, as Savannah Jesse comes to the plate. 3rd hit for the Lady Flames in this game, and their first since Jesse's 1-out single in the 2nd.
Catcher, number 24, Savannah Jesse.
Hokies 14 shutouts, 2nd most in the country coming into tonight. Jesse and the Flames trying to avoid being victim number 15. Pitches outside, ball 1. They were already shut out once by this Hokie club this year. 9-0 in Lynchburg in late February. 1st and 3rd, 2 out in the 6th. The 1-0. Jesse swinging a ground ball foul past third. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jesse delivered the big hit a year ago for the Lady Flames in the Conference USA tournament. Walk-off in the championship game to send Liberty to its first CUSA title and another NCAA tournament appearance. Some big moments in her career against some big-time pitchers. Facing another big-time pitcher here. 2 outs, they're on the corners. Flames trail 6-0 in the 6th. The 1-1 from Lemley. Late on that one. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Lemley trying to strike out the side, as it would be here in the 6th. The 1-2. This is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lemley with a half-dozen strikeouts tonight, 3 walks. Two and 2. It's on the way. Foul back to the screen. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good competitive at bat here from Savannah Jesse. Lemley on 2-2. Delivers. Jesse takes just off the inside corner. No, called strike 3. Late call from home plate umpire Alex Leap. Strike 3 call. That ends the inning. 7th of the night for Lemley. And that will retire the side. Lemley strikes out the side in the 6th. We go down to the bottom half. Score still 6-0. Hokies on top of the Flames on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The Liberty Flames thanks Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty softball head coach and proud Flames Club member, Dot Richardson. I want to take this opportunity to invite you to join me in supporting Liberty Athletics' mission to train champions for Christ on and off the field. Your support directly impacts our student athletes and is a valuable part of our team. Membership starts at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Get the latest on your favorite Flames team with the Liberty Flames podcast. Just search Liberty Flames wherever you get your podcasts or go to libertyflames.com. This is Lady Flame Softball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network.
They're making noise here at the Tech Softball Park tonight in Blacksburg. Liberty trailing Virginia Tech 6-0. 11th ranked Hokies lead the 20th ranked Flames in this top 20 matchup here tonight. Hokies are trying to sweep the season series, win their 8th straight in the all-time series. And this is the 60th meeting between these two clubs. Liberty has not beaten Virginia Tech since 2021. Kaylin Yoder will head back out and pitch the 6th inning for the Lady Flames. She faces the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, starting with Michelle Chatfield. Right-handed batter stands in. And the first one on the way is pop foul back into the screen, 0-1. Well, Chatfield covered the back of her helmet there. She didn't know where that ball was. Might come back, hit her in the head. No balls and a strike on Chatfield. She's hitless tonight, 0 for 3. A couple of strikeouts. First time she's faced Yoder, though. Yoder wanted a new ball. She gets it. Now the 0-1. Off speed, hit hard to third, one bounce, backhand by Crane, throw to first in time. Another good play in the hot corner by Rachel Crane for the first out of the 6th inning. And Rachel Castine will hit now for the Hokies.
Now batting second baseman.
Doubled and scored back in the first inning, came in on a base hit by Bree Peck. Castine batting for the right side. The pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Just 17 games left in the regular season for Liberty after tonight. Pitch just missed off the outside corner, 2-0.
Oh, okay. He called the first one the ball. Yeah. I thought he called.
After that, it is off to Bowling Green, Kentucky. The Conference USA Championship in early May. Be hosted by Western Kentucky this year. 2-0 pitch to Castine. Foul back to the backstop. It's 2-1. Liberty trying to win back-to-back CUSA titles. Go to a 5th straight regional. Maybe not. 2-1 to Castine. Off speed, had her out in front, swing and a miss. And the scoreboard was incorrect. They had the count at 2-1. That was actually strike 3. So Castine's out of there on strikes, 2 away now in the 6th.
Designated player, number 11.
Had me fooled too.
Aldridge.
And Kylie Aldridge comes to the plate now for the Hokies. First one taken upstairs, ball 1. So that was actually a 1-2 count on Castine, not 2-1. Strikeout for Yoder. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed by Aldridge. That'll even the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Lady Flames down 6 in the 6th. 1-1 upstairs. That one got away from Yoder and missed. 2 balls, 1 strike on Kylie Aldridge. Two-1 offering. In there for a strike. It's even at 2-2. Aldridge has had a good night. She is 2 for 3, a single, a double, and she has scored twice as well out of that cleanup spot. 2-2 pitch from Yoder. Swing and a miss that time. She chased something up and out of the strike zone to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts for Yoder. She struck out 3 tonight now out of the Lady Flames bullpen. 3 up and 3 down go the Hokies for just the 2nd time this evening. We go now to the top half of the 7th, though, with the Lady Flames trailing 6-0. Hokies are 3 outs away from the series sweep, the season series sweep, on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
You're listening to Liberty Softball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now to check the Carter Bank box score.
Number 20, Liberty trails number 11, Virginia Tech, 6-0 as we go to the top of the 7th inning. You're in Blacksburg, Virginia tonight. And your Carter Bank box score for the Lady Flames tonight, just 3 hits make it. No runs, 3 hits, no errors. They've left 8 runners on. Virginia Tech, 6 runs, 10 hits, including a pair of home runs, 1 error, and 7 left on for the Hokies. Emma Lemley looking for the complete game shutout tonight. She's got 10 complete games this season. Has 4 no-hitters as well with a couple of perfect games. She won't get one of those tonight. But she is looking for the shutout. It would be her 6th, and it would be Virginia Tech's 15th as a team. Rachel Crane leads off. Swing and a drive down the left field line. That is called foul. Man, that looked like it was out of here. Crane with home run distance. I was wondering if the Flames were going to challenge that. They will not. Strike 1 on Crane. The 0-1 high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, that would have taken the shutout away. Crane 0 for 2 tonight. She's reached on an error. 1-1 from Lemley. It's on the way. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to that. It's 1-2. Crane's got a couple of home runs this year. Hit one against North Carolina 2 weeks ago down at UNC Chapel Hill. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Upstairs, 2-2. Gotta like what you're seeing here, though. Even though You're down 6. You know it's going to be a tall order to come back here. Still competitive at bats against a really good pitcher. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Just couldn't catch up to it. Strikeout is out number 1 in the 7th. That's number 8 on the night for Lemley. One away now as we go back to the top of the order, and Savannah Woodard.
Now batting second baseman, number 12, Savannah Woodard.
Woodard batting from the left side. Check swing, ball misses high. 1-0 the count. Lemley's career high in strikeouts, she's nowhere close to that. It's 17. She did that against Arizona. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes on Savannah Woodard. She doubled to lead off this ball game back in the first. Since then, 0 for 1, been hit by a pitch. Next pitch, slow roller out to second, handled by Castine. Throw to first in time. And the Lady Flames are down to their final out. 2 away in the 7th. Last hope is Rachel Roop.
Stepping to the plate, right fielder number 15, Rachel Roop.
Roop 0 for 2 with a strikeout tonight. She's also reached on a walk. Flames trail 6-0 in the 7th. 2 out, nobody on. First pitch, check swing. She went around, strike 1. Lemley 1 out away from another shutout, will be her 6th of the year. Oh, 0-1 pitch. On the way. Just missed off the plate outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count on Roop. Lady Flames 1 out away from having their 8-game winning streak halted. Their 3rd one of the year. Hokies 1 out away from winning their 10th straight. 1-1 upstairs. 2 balls and a strike on Rachel Roop. Backs way out of the right-handed batter's box between every pitch. Walks back. Waits on a 2-1. Here it comes from Lemley. That pitch just missed a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike. Maybe off the outside corner as well. Roberts would be next. 3-1 on Roop. Lemley ready. Now here it comes. Low and in, ball 4. That one goes to the backstop. So Roop will take her walk with 2 outs in the 7th. Four walks tonight for Lemley.
First baseman, number 11, Brooke Roberts.
And Brooke Roberts comes to the plate. Hitless tonight in 2 trips. Strikeout, pop out. Left-handed hitter, swing and a miss on the first one. She's got a strike 0-1. Rachel Roop with that last walk, the 0-1, foul back, it's 0-2. Now has 110 walks in her career. That is sole possession of the program record for Roop. So a career milestone for Rachel Roop there. Now 0-2 the count on Roberts with 2 out. And the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 call inside corner, and that's the ball game. Strikeout to end it for Lemley tonight, and the Hokies win their 10th straight ball game. Final score tonight, number 11 Virginia Tech 6, number 20 Liberty nothing. Emma Lemley with her 6th shutout of the season. She strikes out 9 and goes the distance. And the Hokies with their 15th shutout as a team. Lady Flames see their 8-game winning streak come to an end. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Coca-Cola postgame show for you. We'll visit with head coach Dot Richardson and have the final stats on the way as well. You've been listening to Lady Flames Softball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Century Exteriors offers exterior home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, siding, home additions, and much more. Century Exteriors makes the process seamless. Call 434-239-6722 for a free on-site estimate or visit us at centuryexteriors.com and Century Exteriors on Facebook and Instagram.
You've been listening to Lady Flame Softball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. It's time now for the Coca-Cola postgame show, brought to you by Coca-Cola Consolidated. Coke, taste the feeling. Coming up, we'll hear from Lady Flames head coach Dot Richardson. We'll bring you today's player of the game, final stats, and postgame analysis, all right here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Welcome you back into the Coca-Cola postgame show, postgame report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Lady Flames fall tonight 6-0 to the Hokies here at Virginia Tech. Number 11, Virginia Tech now winners of 10 straight games. Number 20, Liberty sees its 8-game winning streak come to a close. So the Lady Flames fall to 31-7 on the season. The Hokies with a win go to 29-5. And Virginia Tech now 8-1 here in its home ballpark. Well, a missed opportunity for the Lady Flames tonight against a ranked ball club. Virginia Tech with a 14 RPI coming in. And I told you, ranked as high as 11th in the country right now in the national polls. And missed opportunity for the Lady Flames to get another win against one of these types of ball clubs. Liberty did beat Alabama earlier this year. And that's the kind of signature win here at the moment. Lady Flames now, I believe it's 1-5 against top 25 ball clubs here this year. But still, Liberty with a top 40 RPI of its own in the mid-30s coming into tonight here as well. So Liberty still in good shape as far as postseason consideration. This game won't cost you anything. This doesn't cost you points in terms of RPI or regional consideration. All this game could have done is helped you. It could have helped your cause to get yourself into the conversation for a higher seed. Right now, Liberty projected to be a 3 seed in the NCAA tournament. This could have put you in a 2 seed type of conversation. And, you know, with a hot enough finish, who knows, maybe you're in consideration to do even more than that. But, you know, a missed opportunity, I think, is the best way to put this here tonight. But also give Virginia Tech a lot of credit. This is a very, very good softball team, and I think on the 2 days at least that these two teams have played, Virginia Tech has shown that it is the better club. The Hokies outscoring the Lady Flames in 2 games this year by the final of 15-0. But this game, at least, the Lady Flames were able to hold on, and I thought they were competitive tonight, despite only getting 3 hits. I thought there were some tough at-bats out there. They had some opportunities, certainly early in the ball game. Liberty loaded the bases in the first inning with only 1 out, could not score. And that's always a situation when you load the bases in the first inning, and especially when you're facing a good pitcher, you need to be able to get them early. More times than not, if you don't get them early, you're not going to get them at all. And that was the case with Emma Lemley tonight. She strikes out 9 here tonight, ends up walking 4, and pitches her 6th shutout of the season. Virginia Tech now with 15 shutouts as a team. They came into the ball game tonight, 2nd most shutouts in the country. A Virginia Tech club with a 2.5 earned run average coming in, team ERA, and surely that has been lowered now with another shutout here tonight. Scoring-wise, Virginia Tech got it rolling early in the bottom half of the first inning. The Hokies got the the leadoff solo homer from Corey McMillan in a 2-strike count against Flame starter Elena Escobar. She took her deep opposite field to left. 15th homer of the year for McMillan. That made it 1-0 Virginia Tech. 2 batters later, Rachel Castine would double. She would come in on a 2-out RBI single from Bree Peck. That made it 2-0 Hokies. Escobar would eventually escape the first inning without any damage. She would only pitch the 1 inning tonight. Gave up the 2 runs on 4 hits. Had a couple of strikeouts and no walks for Escobar as she takes the loss here this evening. It would stay 2-0 Hokies until the 3rd, and then with 2 outs against Flames reliever Paige Bachman, who set down the first 5 she faced. It was a single from Kylie Aldridge, then a walk to Bree Peck, and then the freshman third baseman Jordan Lynch unloaded for a 3-run homer over the right field wall. That would make it 5-0 Hokies, and some breathing room then at that point for Lemley in the circle, and she just went to work. Lady Flames got their first 2 hits in the first 2 innings. They did not have another base hit until a 2-out single from Paige Dorr in the 6th. Liberty finishing with only 3 hits in the ball game tonight. In the 5th, Hokies would get their 6th and final run of this one. The leadoff double from Aldridge. She would get to 3rd on a wild pitch. And then after Paige Bachman walked Bree Peck, she would be lifted from the ball game for Kaylin Yoder. Yoder came on, gave up a first pitch RBI single to center field from Lynch. Lynch drove in 4 tonight. She had a really productive night at the plate. 3 for 3, a home run and 4 RBIs. That made it 6-0. But Yoder, to her credit, was able to get out of a bases loaded 1-out jam to avoid the Lady Flames getting walked off there in that 5th inning. It was 6-0. Hokies had loaded the bases with 1 out, and they were trying to end the ball game. Yoder got a strikeout and a pop out to third base to end the threat, and that would keep it at 6-0. But unfortunately, the Lady Flames could not crack the scoreboard tonight as they fall by the final of 6-0. So the totals on this one presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. For Liberty tonight, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They stranded 9. For Virginia Tech, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They would leave on 7. Winning pitcher again, Emma Lemley. She ups her record to 13-3 on the season. Lowers her earned run average to 2.13. The loser is Elena Escobar. She falls to 13-3. And there was no save situation, obviously, here tonight with Lemley going the distance in the complete game. I believe it was her 11th complete game of the season. Yes, for Emma Lemley. 11th complete game in her 15th start. I mean, that tells you all you need to know. This young lady's going to be an All-American and a force in the NCAA tournament. So 6-0 again, your final. The Hokies win it over the Lady Flames here tonight. Time of the ball game, it took 2 hours, 4 minutes, 345 your attendance here tonight at the Tech Softball Park. Final stats are presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hopefully hear from the head coach of the Lady Flames, Dot Richardson. We'll also have our player of the game and much more on the way here as well. Stick around here in Blacksburg. Final score, number 11 Virginia Tech 6, number 20 Liberty 0 on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my good feet story, how I love my arch support so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Lynchburg Nissan is jumping into March Madness with full court press savings. Right now, save $6,100 off MSRP. Lock in rates as low as 2.39%. And get up to 130% of fair KBB value for your trade. And because we believe in driving with confidence, every new Nissan comes with our 1,000,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's peace of mind for the road ahead. Don't miss these slam dunk deals. Visit Lynchburg Nissan today or shop online anytime at lynchburgnissan.com. Home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty Softball head coach and proud Flames Club member, Dot Richardson. I want to take this opportunity to invite you to join me in supporting Liberty Athletics' mission to train champions for Christ on and off the field. Your support directly impacts our student athletes and is a valuable part of our team. Membership starts at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord. And coming soon, Larry's Tire will expand to a new service center in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
The game is over, but we're still talking Flames softball. You're listening to the Coca-Cola postgame show on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
All right, Nick Pierce back here with you one final time from the Tech Softball Park in Blacksburg, Virginia. Number 11, Virginia Tech wins it over Liberty 6-0. The 20th ranked Lady Flames fall and see their 8-game winning streak come to an end. We're going to hear from the head coach of the Lady Flames, Dot Richardson, here momentarily as they've broken their team huddle out there in right field. She'll be on her way up to give us some post-game thoughts here. But before she gets here, we'll bring you our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game tonight. It's going to be Kaylin Yoder. Yoder out of the bullpen for the Lady Flames. 2 scoreless innings, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. I told you she pitched out of a tough situation there in the 5th inning. Well, the Hokies were threatening to end this game and walk it off. Yoder, only 1 base hit allowed. It was the first hitter she faced. After that, no more hits, no runs allowed, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts over 2 innings for Kaylin Yoder. She is our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game here tonight in Blacksburg. And again, the Lady Flames fall with a score of 6-0 here tonight to the Hokies as Virginia Tech wins it and goes now to 29-5 on the season. Liberty with the loss falls to 31-7. And we'll tell you what's next for the Lady Flames coming up here in just a little bit. Right now, Coach Richardson is on her way up to talk with us here. And so we will get her post-game thoughts and then tell you what's next and sign off for the night. But appreciate you hanging around here as the Lady Flames will head back home this weekend, take on Middle Tennessee in a 3-game Conference USA series. And Coach Richardson is on her way in here. We'll get her post-game thoughts on this one. A 6-0 defeat here to the Hokies this evening. Coach, you got us okay there?
Gotcha.
All right. Need to adjust your level just a little bit there. But, yeah, tough one tonight. But one thing I'll say, I'll kind of lead with this. I thought there were some gritty, competitive at-bats out there tonight. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. I think that second time seeing Limley, we had 3 hits, possibly more. Hit the ball really hard. Dora got a great one right there. Savvy started off with a hard one. We had our opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The first inning, bases loaded, 1 out. That was one of the keys to the game that I had just coming into this, is you got to take advantage of those opportunities, especially early against a good pitcher. So many times you don't get them early, you're not going to get them.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the time to get a pitcher too, is the first inning, and we were right there, had our opportunities.
Look at the way
I thought E threw okay. I thought Baki threw really well.
Yeah.
1 pitch was up high. The kid off her front foot just swings and the ball goes over the fence. And I thought Yo came in with a changeup and struck out some of their big hitters. So there was a lot of positive things.
There was. And going back to that first inning, I mean, McMillan, 2 strikes on her. She gets an opposite field home run. That's what she does, right? I mean, she's got 15 of them now on the year. Escobar able to get out of that first inning. You go to Bachman after that, though. Just tell me what you were seeing right there and just why that was the better matchup, you thought.
Well, the drop ball was really working well. She also has a changeup. E was missing her spots a little bit. And, when you give up a home run, that kind of shakes you, especially the first at batter. But I think Baki, it was a great experience for all 3 of them, because I was telling the whole team, this is postseason. Right? So this is either going to be regionals, this is going to either be supers or at the World Series. I mean, this is the feel of it. You're going to have big hitters up there, you're going to see good pitching, and we got to reciprocate that on our end. And I thought, we held them. I thought the 2, like I said, some of the hits, when they were hit, boy, they came off that bat pretty hard. And we had some great plays by Crane over there. I think Watley had a good play too. So those balls are coming off pretty hot.
Yeah, Rachel Crane down there at third base, couple of really nice plays down there in the hot corner. How comfortable is she down there defensively?
Oh, man, she lives for defense. And I tell you what, offensively, she looked fantastic. She really looked strong. The one
I thought
pitch,
that was a home run down there.
I did too,
I
but
couldn't see it very well.
Yeah, it went a little too much, about 2 feet foul. But she crushed that ball. And then they threw her out. And that's when you have to, okay, they're not going to throw me in anymore. So you got to put your toes on chalk. And that's what their leadoff batter, what she does is put her toes on chalk. And this way the outside pitch is down the middle. So we learn those little things, and you got to take it with us. And we're going to study, go to it. And I think there's only a couple at-bats that I just was like, what are we doing? Mm-hmm. Like just swinging at balls we had no business doing. And that's where it's like you got to stay composed, and you can't make the game bigger than what it is. It's a game, and you compete, and you play your game, and you can walk away with your heads high, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned Kaylin Yoder as well coming in there. She gives up the hard hit single on the first pitch, but after that really settled in nicely. She didn't give up any more hits. A walk and 3 strikeouts there over 2 scoreless innings. I thought she threw the ball really well against good offense.
Yeah, and there could have been some danger over there. And one of our players, Brooke Wilds, noticed the runner at second leaving early. And so I went and questioned it, and sure enough, she left early, and that kind of messed up that inning that could have been a little disastrous for us. So that was heads up that everyone on the bench is engaged, right, watching the game. Yeah. And so really pleased with that as well.
Well, as you turn your sights now to the weekend, again, it's conference play now, and you got an undefeated record at the moment. I don't know how much you're talking about that or how much you focus on that, if it's a pride thing or you just take it one game at a time. But you got Middle Tennessee coming to town next, and these are big games coming up because you want to be able to win all your conference games, or at least as many as you can, and get that number 1 seed again, right?
Well, the key is not just, being a number 1 seed. It's really getting to the tournament and winning the conference tournament. I mean, that's the beginning of postseason, because to win Conference USA tournament, not just being seeded for the season, to win that tournament, then you have an automatic bid. Mm-hmm. And that automatic bid of the 32 conferences in the sport of softball for the NCAA, those 32 are automatically in, and then they start taking the other 32 to fill the field of 64. And so conference is really important. The tournament is the most important. And obviously to be seeded 1 or 2 gives you that bye where you only have to win 3 in a row.
Right.
But we lost our first one last year and had to come back.
Had to come out of
through the losers bracket, right? So we don't want to do that again.
Yeah. Take the easier road.
But we do want
there.
to win again. Yes, yes.
Well, and also, too, it gives you a chance at a better seed once you get to postseason play as well, right? You look at a conference champion, you got a chance to get off that 3 line, maybe get up to a 2 line somewhere.
Especially us being in the polls in 24, running from 20 to 24 based on what polls you're looking at.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time tonight. Again, the scoreboard, 6-0, that may not tell the whole story, I think, but I think we went through it a little bit there. Just a competitive, strong showing from your club, lost to a good team, but more opportunities here coming up this weekend. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, thank you. And how many left on base did we have?
Oh, had a lot of
8
opportunities tonight. It was 9 left on base tonight.
9? Yeah, so that's a good sign.
Had a lot of traffic.
The no-hitter the first time in the beginning of the season wasn't fun, but we had our opportunities.
Coach, appreciate your time.
Thank you so much. God bless everybody, and go Flames.
That's the head coach of the Lady Flames, Don Richardson, with us here on the Coca-Cola postgame show. And we will go ahead and sign off now as we wrap things up here in Blacksburg tonight. Again, the final score 6-0. Virginia Tech wins it over Liberty. And the Hokies sweep away the season series from the Lady Flames. Looking ahead now, what's next for Liberty? 3-game Conference USA series coming up here this weekend. Middle Tennessee. Friday, game 1. That'll be a 6 o'clock start at Camp Ice Field at Liberty Softball Stadium. Gates open at 5. Look forward to having you out on Friday night for Lady Flames softball. Flames baseball also in town this weekend as well. 3-game set with Middle Tennessee. Very busy weekend on the diamond on the mountain coming up here in Lynchburg. Look forward to getting back home, and right now I just look forward to getting my car and getting out of this cold weather. It is very chilly up here at the top of the Tech softball park here in Blacksburg. So thank you so much for joining us here tonight. That will wrap up our coverage of Lady Flames softball for you. And again, our next broadcast on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner is Flames baseball this Friday. Liberty and Middle Tennessee, game 1 of a 3-game CUSA series. Friday afternoon, 4:05 first pitch. We're on the air at 3:30 here on LFSN. So until then, for all of us at the network, my name is Nick Pierce. Thank you so much for making us a part of your Wednesday night. Final score again in Blacksburg. Number 11, Virginia Tech, 6. Number 20, Liberty, nothing. You've been listening to Flames softball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. So long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to live coverage of Liberty University softball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. This broadcast of Liberty softball has been brought to you by Joe Yock with Alcova Mortgage, showing you the way home. By Aqua Pros, pools, hot tubs, and hearth. Carillion Clinic, inspiring better health. By Carter Bank, life lived full. Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. Crossroads Family Dentistry. Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts. By 11 West. First Bank and Trust, the bank that puts you first. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Frank Good Builders. Freedom First Credit Union, where people bank for good. Gentry Lock Attorneys. The Good Feet Store. By Haley's Appliance and Outdoor. Liberty Softball has also been brought to you by Ironclad Coffee Roasters, the finest hand-picked specialty coffees from around the world. Serving you at Candler Station in Lynchburg. Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Expect the best service, prices, and care. By Carl Miller Realty. Caring, competent, trusted advisors. The Liberty Bookstore, the official online store of Liberty Athletics. Lynchburg Nissan. Nobody beats our prices. Nobody. Peary Family Dentistry. Century Exteriors, providing roofing, gutters, windows, and home remodeling. Visit them at centuryexteriors.com. By Segra, a proud partner of Liberty University. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. Learn more at segra.com. And by Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow. The general manager of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner is Justin Metzger. Network director, Alan York. Coordinating producers, Kyle Sykes and Nick Pierce. I'm staff announcer Jeff Lawrence with a special thanks to Liberty University Athletics Director Ian McCaw. Senior Associate Athletics Director Robert Goodman, and Assistant Strategic Communications Director Joe Carmody. Liberty Flames Softball is an exclusive presentation of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.